What you're about to hear may change how you look at watches forever. Agents will be tracking the watch world for decades, but we never expected to cover this. Behind two legendary chronographs lies a secret the industry doesn't want you to know. This transmission is not authorized by the Swiss authorities. Viewer discretion is advised. In the world of horology, some things are sacred: brand identity, heritage, independence. But what if I told you two of the most iconic chronographs in modern watchmaking might not be rivals, but siblings? This is a story of two watches, two names, but one shared truth. Today we expose what may be the biggest secret in the Swiss watchmaking world. The Tudor Black Bay Chrono Panda and the Rolex Daytona may be far more alike than the industry wants you to know. Let's begin with the origin story. Tudor was founded in 1926 by the same man who created Rolex, Hans Wilsdorf. He said, for those who want the Rolex quality but at a more modest price. But that was nearly 100 years ago. Today, Tudor is no longer a shadow brand. It has grown into a full-fledged powerhouse. But here's the twist. Tudor and Rolex still share the same headquarter location in Geneva, the same research labs, the same case-making and finishing infrastructure, and possibly the same watchmakers for certain steps. Two separate brands, or just two masks on the same face? Let's get to the dial, the face of truth, or of illusion. Rolex Daytona 126500 LN, black lacquer dial, deep black subdials, white gold markers, and hands, mirror finish, razor sharp printing. Tudor Black Bay Chrono Panda, silver opaline dial that shifts in tone, matching black subdials, hands so similar you'd mistake them at a glance. Bold printing, chunkier, yes, but unmistakably crisp. And those subdials? Both watches use the same layout, same chrono hand positions, and similar recessed springs. Coincidence? Or is the Daytona simply Tudor with a Rolex glow up? The movement mystery. This is where it gets juicy. The official line: Daytona Rolex New Caliber 4131 in-house chronology escapement, 72 hours power reserve, superlative chronometer. Tudor Caliber MT5813, based on a Breitling B01, modified by Tudor, also COC certified, 7 hours of power reserve, column wheel and vertical clutch, just like the Daytona. But here's a plot twist. The MT5813 is manufactured in collaboration with Kenissi, which is partially owned by Rolex. And guess what? The finishing balance bridge style rotor architecture, they echo Rolex standards. This isn't just a Breitling movement, it's a hybrid creature, groomed in a Rolex ecosystem. It's like they cloned the Daytona soul and gave it to a Tudor body. Let's talk about construction. Rolex Daytona Oyster Seal 904L oyster bracelet with easy link extension. Steel ring surrounding the ceramic bezel. Weighs more than the Tudor. Tudor Chrono 360L steel, but executed to a Rolex-like finish. Fall rivet bracelet with T-fit rapid adjust. Aluminum bezel retro, but robust. Lighter but chunky on the wrist. And while the Tudor is thicker and taller, the quality of the brushing, the shape of the end links, the polished transitions, they scream Rolex factory influence. Rolex uses 904L steel, Tudor uses 360L, but here's the kicker. Most wearers won't feel the difference. Polished bright, 360L can look identical. In dim light, they reflect the same luxury glint. Tudor might be Rolex's test lab, experimenting with alternative finishing, movements, and designs under a different name. When it works, Rolex adopts it. When it doesn't, it stays a Tudor idea. If Daytona is triple the price of the Tudor Panda but shares the movement principles, the chrono layout, the design DNA, and manufacturing infrastructure, then what exactly are we paying for? Is it exclusivity? Is it a crown on the dial? Or is it Tudor the same machine, dressed in different clothes? We may never get an official answer, but insider whispers, Rolex controls Tudor. Tudor is a strategic clone program, and we, the collectors, are only now waking up. This wasn't just a comparison. This was an investigation. And now, the facts are on the table. The Tudor Chrono Panda and the Rolex Daytona are not rivals. They are reflections of each other, cast from the same mold, driven by the same empire, and separated only by price, polish, and prestige. So next time you see that snowflake hour hand or riveted bracelet, remember, you might be looking at Rolex's greatest illusion. This is M-thusiast for life. Stay curious, stay skeptical, and above all, stay ticking. The truth was always there.